and welcome to Vlogtober day 29. Can you believe it? Just 3 more days left of these vlogs and the month will be over. This month has actually gone by pretty fast. I think doing these vlogs every day has kept me so busy that time has just flown by. And I sure hope that you guys have enjoyed getting to know me and my family a little bit better. I know in the past with the type of videos that I generally do and produce on my channel, some of you probably feel like you haven't gotten a chance to actually know me as the person like you have during this Vlogtober. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed taking a little deeper look inside of our lives. It is actually already close to 5 o'clock and just about time for my husband to come home from work. I haven't even had a chance to pick the camera up today because I have been busy since my feet hit the floor. If you guys watched the vlog yesterday and the day before, you know we had 2 days of shopping between CVS, the Dollar Tree, and then all of the clearance finds that we found at all of those Family Dollars. We were quite busy, and because of filming and trying to make sure that we showed that to all of you guys, most of it was still out on the dining room table this morning when I got up. By the time we got finished doing all the filming and editing those videos to get them up for you, I just did not have a chance to put that stuff away last night. And for those of you that have been watching these vlogs, you know that our house is just in the midst of chaos right now anyway. We have everything brought out here in the living room that is from our bedroom because we are in the process of painting that, and things have just been such a chaotic mess. So trying to find a place this morning for some of those items that we bought was a little challenging. Some of those things are just sitting around this morning or this afternoon still waiting for a home, and they probably won't have one until we get that bedroom finished back there. But at any rate, that's kind of what's been going on, and along with all that, doing laundry again. You guys have seen that a couple of times throughout this month. So just normal stuff like that. Hubby also got paid today. He gets paid once a month, usually on the 1st. But if the 1st falls over a weekend, then he does get paid the last banking day before the weekend. And then because ours is direct deposit, actually goes in a day early. So anyway, that went in today, so I've been paying bills all day and just doing the normal stuff that you have to do to keep a household running. But my plan for this evening after dinner is hopefully to start getting the primer up on that bedroom. My husband was able to finally get it all sanded down. We got it all swept up. I finished the last sweeping this morning. So all of that dust from the drywall should be settled now and should be able for us to start that priming this evening, hopefully, if all goes well. I did want to mention for you guys, I've had a couple of you asking about the homeschooling for the kids, because I know that I did mention, and I'm just going to have a seat here for just a second. I did notice the comments, a couple of you asking about the homeschooling, because you can see the laundry still right there behind me. Still haven't gotten that all finished yet. But anyway, some of you have been asking about the homeschooling for the kids, because I have mentioned a few times about us homeschooling and why that you guys haven't been able to see that on video. I haven't shown their homeschooling to you on video for 2 reasons. Number 1, we don't always get up first thing in the morning and get all dressed and fancied with makeup and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes when the kids sit down to do their schooling, they still have that wonderful bed head and that kind of stuff. And you guys know how teenagers are. They don't like to be seen in that condition. Obviously, you can tell that I don't care. I am what I am. I enjoy makeup and I have fun with it, but it's not who I am. And, you know, so I don't care if you guys see me. But a lot of times teenagers are very self-conscious about that. So that is one of the reasons why I haven't popped in to show you guys them doing their work. But another reason is because I know it would be distracting for them, of course, and obviously. So I haven't wanted to disrupt that at all. When the kids were little, and I will go into this in an upcoming Cocoa and Cookies because a couple of you have asked for that. So that will be an upcoming topic all about homeschooling, how you can get started and how to go about it the best way. But when they were little, I did have to sit with them for every minute of schoolwork, and I was their full-time teacher. When they entered high school, however, because here in the state of Florida, when you homeschool, if you haven't been to a public school or private school, then upon completion of all of your homeschooling work, you have to take the GED, and you don't get, excuse me, an actual diploma. Instead, you take the GED, which nothing wrong with that, but we did want our kids to be able to have a regular diploma from a high school and have a full graduation without having to send them to the high school. We wanted to keep them home. And we wanted their work to be easily accredited and to be accepted by any university in the country that they should decide to go to. So we opted when they hit high school to enroll them in a correspondence program, and I'll explain all that in a Cocoas and Cookies. But needless to say, long story short, they do their work now via online streaming with teachers and with actual students in a classroom. And so they each have a... Anyway, I got a phone call and wasn't sure where I was. So let me just kind of jump in here. So now they do their school via online streaming with actual teachers and students in a classroom and that kind of stuff. And I don't really want to go into all the details now because I'll save that for its own video as far as the process is concerned. But they do their work pretty much on their own now. There are things that I do still have to help them with, grading all their tests and that kind of stuff. But I haven't shown that process in the daily vlogs just because of those two reasons. Trying to respect their privacy a little bit and, you know, make sure that I don't encroach on anything that would make them feel uncomfortable or uneasy in front of the camera. And also, I don't want to disturb them because they do have to pay attention to those classes. So anyway, that's how it's working for us. And like I said, I will approach that subject in an upcoming Cocoa and Cookies because I know that several of you are interested in that. It has worked out wonderfully well for our family. We love it. They love it. And, just a real great decision that we made. Obviously, it's not a decision that every family can make or even should make. It wouldn't fit every family, but for us it does. It fits quite nicely. So that's that. They finished their school a little earlier, and my talented son is out taking a fall photo shoot of my daughter, getting some fall pictures in there. This is her senior year, and so she's wanting some really cool pictures. In a couple of blogs ago, a few days ago, I included all of their links for their, she has an online blog. He has some information about his photography online. So I don't know how many of you had a chance to check any of that out yet, but if not, I highly encourage you to stop and check that out. They are very talented in their own rights and have some really great stuff that they put out on the internet. So if I can get their permission, then I will include some of those pictures in this vlog for you a little later when they get back, and he can get those edited up and do what he wants to do with those. So maybe we'll get to show you some of those. But that's where they are right now. Husband is not quite ready to be on his way home from work, so I have the house to myself. That hardly ever happens. And it's weird because I love my family being here with me. So whenever they're all gone at the same time, it is so strange. I don't even know what to do with myself. But anyway, I'm fixing to get a little more of this laundry done. And if we do tackle that back room tonight, if we start priming that, we'll give you a little peek inside. So yesterday I showed you in part of our Dollar Tree haul those beautiful red and gold votive holders. And so tonight I wanted to show you what they look like lit. Aren't they just beautiful? Now these are not the red and gold ones. These are the turquoise ones. They're picking up light blue on camera, but they are actually a turquoise color. But you can see what they look like as the glow from those candles are just illuminating off of those. I have mine set in my kitchen, just on top of my microwave over here in this little cubby hole. You can see we have the lights off, so that adds just a little bit of ambiance. But how beautiful they glow, shining off at the top of that shiny surface and then casting that glow up onto the cabinets. They are just beautiful. So if you guys haven't stopped by the Dollar Tree yet to pick you up some of these, I want to highly encourage you to go and grab a few. I wanted to take just a quick second to show you guys what we do with our snacks that we pick up from the Dollar Tree or the grocery store, wherever we happen to pick them up from. So if you want to come on back here in our little cubby hole, I'll show you exactly what we do with those, because if your house is anything like mine, snacks can tend to go pretty quickly, and sometimes someone can get left out if we don't divvy those up, especially whenever you are home all the time like we are homeschooling. We don't eat lunch away from home. All of our meals are here and our snacks are here, and so when we reach and grab, sometimes somebody gets left out, and we created a little system that makes sure that everybody gets something every day. So I wanted to show you what we do. Back here on top of our freezer, you can see that we do have some of the baskets that we picked up during the summer at the Dollar Tree. This was whenever this beautiful turquoise color was for a limited time at the Dollar Tree this summer. I am really, really hoping that they're going to bring that back this upcoming summer because it's such a beautiful color. And of course, you always find needs for them. We have two of the larger ones over here that I have some of our air fresheners in for now. This is just a temporary home for those. But we did take the chalkboard, the little signs that are on the clips. I believe my daughter got these at Michael's, if I remember correctly. And we had 4 of those, which was just perfect for our family. So we have put everyone's name on a clip and attached it to one of these baskets. That way we can divvy up any snacks, or if some of them get candies. My daughter, she really loves hot cocoa, and so this was some that she had gotten as a gift that she has put in her basket, so we know that those are hers. And of course, we always do share with each other if we want to, but we try to respect each other's space and each other's things. And if we are wanting a snack and we're out of something, we always be sure to ask, or at least we try to. If someone's not here or someone's asleep, one of us may grab in another basket and then let them know when they wake up. But we try to make sure that we get each other's permissions for that, because in the past there have been times that we would get something really cool to snack on and they would be gone, and then one or the other of us would say, wait a minute, I didn't even get any of those. So this is a system we found works for our family. Not sure if it'll work for yours, but just wanted to throw that out there in case you needed to try something. But I'm going to go ahead now and divvy up these snacks that we got at the Dollar Tree yesterday and get them in those baskets. So we told you guys yesterday about these mint chocolate cookies that we found at the Dollar Tree, and I told you I would let you know how we like them. So I thought I'd just go ahead and do a little taste on camera. So for those of you who don't like to see people eat on video, you might want to go ahead and fast forward just a few seconds. These actually have a very good taste. The mint cream is really, really good. The cookies actually have a good taste. I was afraid that they were going to taste a little stale and a little crackerish, kind of like the ones that you can buy in the great value cookies from Walmart, because that's kind of what they look like. They actually have a better taste than that, but they're still not quite as sweet of a cookie as the Oreo cookies are. The problem is that those cookies are very thick, and there's not enough cream in between them. So when you bite into it, although you do get a hint of that mint, you're tasting more of the cookie, which is good, but I kind of like the cream a little more. So if these were double stuffed, they'd actually be perfect. Okay, you guys, we had a small glitch back there in the bedroom, and there were a couple of more spots that had to be filled in. So we're going to wait and do the priming tomorrow once this spackle has a little bit of time to dry tonight. So hopefully that priming process will be finished tomorrow before the long weekend. We're actually going to be away from home this weekend, starting Saturday afternoon. So I was hoping to at least get the first coat of paint on. Looks like that's not going to happen. But hopefully we'll be able to show you some of the priming process tomorrow at least. In the meantime, I want to go ahead and bid you all a good night, and we will see you tomorrow.